This is a short tutorial to help you get started using Sage to check your computations in linear algebra. Anyone can sign up for a free Sage Math Cloud account. Just go to cloud.sagemath.com. If you don't have an account already, you can create one for free here. I already have one, so I'll just log in. Once you log in, you can go to Projects and create a new project. I'll call mine Linear Algebra. I'm creating it without upgrades. And when I go to it, I can create a new file inside of it. I'm going to call this file row operations because that's what I'm going to show you. Click Sage Math Worksheet and it'll take Sage just a few seconds to construct it now. It should be coming up soon. Sometimes it's a little bit slow. Let's see, let's try this again. Here it is, it worked this time. So I'm going to create a matrix called A, and then I'll perform our 3 row operations to it. I'll record comments on what I'm doing, prefaced by a pound sign, so I can decipher the code later on. First, I'm going to declare a matrix A. So the way I do this is I type the name of the matrix, in this case A, and then equals matrix. In parentheses, I have to tell it what kind of entries I want. I want entries that are real numbers, so I put RR. And then in hard brackets, I'll put the rows of the matrix. The first row is 0, 1, 1. The second row is going to be 2, 4, 8. The third row is going to be 1, 2. Oops. 1, 2, 3. If I type run, it looks like nothing happens. If I want to see, what the matrix looks like, then I can type A again and run it. And now I can see I do have a matrix with, in this case, just 2 rows. What happened to my other one? I'll do 1, 2, 3. And now I have a matrix with 3 rows, 0, 1, 1, 2, 4, 8, and then 1, 2, 3. So that's my matrix. Down here, I'm going to swap 2 rows. I want to swap the first and third rows of my matrix. The funny thing about Sage is that, like a lot of things in computer science, the first row or the first entry in a list is we start counting at 0 instead of 1. So I want to swap rows 1 and 3. And so I have to tell Sage to swap rows 0 and 2. So the way I do that is I do A, that's the name of my matrix, and then swap rows, in parentheses 0, 2. And I want to display the answer, so I'll type A again. Then I hit run, and you can see the row 0, 1, 1 is now the bottom, and the row 1, 2, 3 is now the top. So the next row operation I want to do is I want to add -2 times row 1 to row 2. Okay, so I'll do a dot add multiple of row 1, 0, -2. So this is telling Sage to take -2 times row 1, which is the row 2, 4, -2 times the row 0, which is 1, 2, 3, and add that to row 1, which is 2, 4, 8. And then I want to see what I do. So I'll hit run again. So what you can see is row 0 has stayed the same, But if I add -2 times that 0th row to the next row, I would get zeros here, zeros here, which happened, and then like this, 2 there. So actually then I think what I'd like to do is do another row swap. So here I'm going to swap rows 2 and 3. So that's a dot swap, lowercase, swap rows. Row 2 and 3 are really rows 1 and 2 to Sage. And when I do that and run it, it looks something like this. And then the last thing I do is I'd like to get a 1 in this lower right-hand corner. So I'm going to divide the last row by 2. So a dot rescale row. So it's the last row was row 0, 1, 2. Rescale row 2. And I'm going to do that by dividing by, or multiplying by 0.5. And then I'll see what I get there. And what does it look like? It looks like this. So now I've done elementary row operations to get my original matrix to look like a new matrix. 1, 2, 3, 0, 1, 1, and 0, 0, 1. All right. If I wanted to, then I could, I think it saves automatically, but I could press save over here if I needed to. I'm going to stop this. I can see if I go to files, I'll see this file right here, and I can open it up again and modify it if I wanted to and read it. All right, that's it for now. Bye-bye.